the 2nd, 6:30 p.m. Can we all rise for a moment of silent prayer, please? Remember the victims of the terrorist attack in Sri Lanka yesterday. Councilman Papaleo, will you read us in the pledge, please?
Ready, salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Can I read this one? I'll do the statement first. The statement of compliance with the Open Public Meeting Act. This meeting complies with the Open Public Meeting Act by notification on December 21st of this location, date, and time to the Ridgewood News and the Record, and by posting of the same on the municipal bulletin board and the borough website, and filing a notice of the same with the municipal clerk. Will the municipal clerk call the roll, please?
Councilwoman Bixby?
Here.
Councilman Kamigo?
Here.
Councilwoman Davis?
Present.
Councilman Godier?
Here.
Councilwoman Kaufman?
Here.
Councilman Papaleo?
Here.
And Mayor Mignon is out with prior notice.
Thank you. May I have a motion to suspend the work session and go into closed session, please?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We're now.
Whenever you are.
Back in open session, just for the record, our borough attorney, Tom Sarlo, has joined us. Okay, may I have a motion to approve the minutes of the mayor and council regular meeting and work session of April 8th?
So moved.
Second.
Do we need a roll call on that, Stephanie? No?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We have no proclamations or awards on the agenda for tonight. I have a motion to open to the public on any item on this agenda.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We're now open to the public. Mr. Grasso, on any item on the agenda?
Nothing.
Okay. Seeing none, I have a motion to close, please.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, we have some appointments and personnel changes. I have a motion to approve the resignation of Matthew Deal as a police officer in the River Edge Police Department effective April 11th, 2018.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? A motion to approve the salary increase of Edward Blue, police officer, from an annual salary of $72,850 to patrol officer 14th grade, $81,255, effective May 1st, 2019.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? There's some correspondence from the Borough Administrator to the Mayor and Council and the Citizens Budget Committee on the budget that's available for review in the Clerk's office. There are also monthly reports from Fire Prevention, Historic Commission, Tax Department that are also on review in the Clerk's office. We will now ask our Borough Administrator to give his report, please.
Yes, real quick, Mayor and Council. As you know, for the past several months, even before my period in time, Council has gone ahead and introduced the budget. Since that point in time, you received a variety of different amendments that have been put together via our finance director or through different feedback that your CFO and your VA has received from Mayor and Council. I've included the additional, all of the amendments in your packet of what they all are, and what ultimately your new tax rate would be, as well as all the items that you have requested from your management team to put into the capital ordinance. I extended myself certainly to Mayor and Council for anyone who had any phone calls to give me a call, to reach out, to look to have a meeting, see if anybody want to go out and get together. It was suggested by the councilman that we send out to the Budget Advisory Committee. I sent out all the correspondence to them as well too. I got one very nice letter back saying everybody's doing a wonderful job, thank you very much. So really what I'm looking for Mayor and Council tonight is a direction from you if you're satisfied with where the municipal budget is at and where the capital budget is at. And if you are, I really don't need necessarily a vote on that, but just kind of a straw poll as far as instructing me to go ahead and to move forward with putting together the amended budget and the capital ordinance, and your team will go ahead and do that if that's your desire.
Yes.
So moved. We have to vote on it?
Can I just ask a question?
Yes, ma'am.
For the record,
Sure.
what's the new tax increase? It was 93, that's what we had introduced. I just want to get the
You were
numbers.
at 93.
Yep.
We added to various different things another $26.52, which brings you to $119.52. Alan has warned me that might change within like 50 cents. I said, Alan, I think council will be okay with that, I'm sure.
I wanted to make sure I was reading
But
that
yeah,
spreadsheet correctly.
$119.52, and the capital ordinance, I think is pretty self-explanatory in there.
Okay.
So some of the changes in the regular budget fed off of some of the changes that you guys made into the capital. So,
Thank you. So I think we had a motion and a second to give you that direction to. Is there
So
any
be it.
further discussion of the council?
and one other item, I also included you a memo on the budget proceedings going forward. And should any of you have any questions with that, please let me know, and we will go ahead and publicize that and take all the necessary steps to make people aware.
So just, this is 119.52 on what we consider a median household, right?
Correct.
What percent is that?
I don't have that.
So then about one.
I think it's about 85%, that's what usually it is.
No, I'm at what percent increase are we?
Oh.
I don't know the answer to that. I can get you that and send that out to the council. Would you like me to do that?
Yes, please.
Any other questions on the budget before we move on? No? Seeing none? Okay. So the timeline you laid out for us will
That's
move
what we'll
forward in that
follow.
direction?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
great. Do you want to make any comments on your updated agenda?
No. I mean, I can, one of the things that we just try to do is clean up the agenda a little bit. There's nothing, you all have cheat sheets, if you so need them, we put little notations in there, if there's anything as far as specific things that you need, open public hearing, but we just try to clean it up a little bit, nothing earth-shattering. Hopefully you like it.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to move on to the next item on the agenda, which is the second reading and public ordinances. So, Madam Clerk, would you read ordinance 19-9 by title, please?
Ordinance 19-9, an ordinance appropriating $20,000 from the general capital fund balance for the purchase of equipment, improvements of the borough buildings and grounds. Okay.
So this is the capital fund purchases for improvements to public buildings and grounds and equipment for the police department. I have a motion to open to the public.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We're now open to the public on this ordinance. Seeing no comments, motion to close.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any discussion by the council? May I have a motion to adopt ordinance 19-9?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Yeah.
Rev, roll call, please.
Councilwoman Bastoud?
Yes.
Councilman Kamigo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Davis? Yes. Councilman Gardier?
Yes.
Councilwoman Kaufman?
Yes.
And Councilman Papalayo?
Yes.
Okay, the ordinance 19-9 is adopted. Item 14, second reading and public hearing on ordinance 19-10. Would the borough clerk please read it by title?
Ordinance 19-10, an ordinance appropriating $15,385 from the general capital fund balance for the purchase of equipment.
Thank you. This is the capital improvement purchases for improvements to public buildings and grounds and equipment for the Recreation Department, Fire Department, Borough Clerk, and Police Department. I have a motion to open to the public.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Seeing no comment from the public, may I have a motion to close?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? May I have a motion to adopt ordinance 19-10?
So moved. Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Bastoud?
Yes.
Councilman Kamigo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Davis? Yes. Councilman Gardier?
Yes.
Councilwoman Kaufman?
Yes.
And Councilman Papalayo?
Yes.
Thank you. The ordinance 19-10 is adopted. Item 15 on the agenda, the second reading and public hearing of ordinance 19-11. Would the Borough Clerk please read it by title?
Ordinance 19-11, an ordinance to amend ordinance 19-3 to fix the salary, wage, and compensation of the officers and employees of the Borough of River Edge in the County of Bergen and the State of New Jersey for the year 2019.
Thank you. This is to amend salary range for the Borough Administrator, the part-time CFO, and camp employees. Motion to open to the public?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We're now open to the public on ordinance 1911. Seeing no comment from the public, a motion to close, please.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? May I have a motion to adopt ordinance 19-11?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Councilwoman Bastidt?
Yes.
Councilman Knigo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Davis?
Yes.
Councilman Gaudier?
Yes.
Councilwoman Kaufman?
Yes.
And Councilman Papaleo?
Yes.
Thank you. Ordinance 19-11 is adopted. Item 16, second reading and public hearing on ordinance 19-12. Would the Borough Clerk please read it by title?
Ordinance 19-12, an ordinance amending chapter 206 fees of the Code of the Borough of River Edge.
Thank you. This is the fee schedule for the Recreation Department. Motion to open to the public, please.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We're open to the public on 19-12. Seeing no comment, a motion to close, please.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? May I have a motion to adopt ordinance 19-12, please?
So moved.
Second. Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Bastidt?
Yes.
Councilman Knigo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Davis?
Yes.
Councilman Gaudier?
Yes.
Councilwoman Kaufman? Yes. And Councilman Papaleo?
Yes.
Thank you. Ordinance 19-12 is adopted. Move on to item 17, which are resolutions on by consent. Would anybody like to call out for separate vote or discussion any of the items on the consent agenda? No? All right, may I have a motion to approve resolutions 19-163 through 19-171?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, right? We don't need a roll call, do we? Do we need a roll call on that?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, would Finance Chair Councilwoman Kaufman read 19-172, payment of the bills?
Yes. Whereas vouchers for the payment of goods and services rendered to the Borough of River Edge have been received, and whereas each bill has been checked by the receiving department, approved by the Chief Financial Officer and Borough Clerk, and reviewed by the 3 members of the Finance Committee, now therefore be it resolved that bills as listed now be confirmed for payment from the appropriate funds as follows. Current account, $157,635.82. Capital account, $666.95. Self-insurance account, $2,374. Trust other account, $5,648.18. Open space account, $650. Trust other developers account, $4,720. Be it further resolved that claims read and approved by the governing body at a council meeting will be dated the day after the reading of those claims and will appear on the following bill list at the next public meeting of the mayor and council, at which time claims would be paid. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. On to council comments. Councilwoman Kaufman, would you like to start?
Just reiterating, we're very sad about what happened in Sri Lanka last night. And that's it.
Councilman Gaudier.
Yes, absolutely. I know all of our thoughts and prayers go out to the people in Sri Lanka, and, tonight, terrible thing whenever, senseless violence makes people lose their lives and affects so many others. Just a couple things I'd like to mention. I believe all the phone lines, all the phones in the borough should have a caller ID, and I'd like to move us forward in making that happen. I know some of the phones don't have caller IDs, and I know one department received maybe not so pleasant message on their voicemail, and
What department was that?
building. All right, so I would hope that we could have that.
You're saying when an incoming call needs to be identified?
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome. Happy Earth Day, everyone. All right. Thank you.
Councilman Papaleo?
No comments, thank you.
Councilwoman Davis?
You always have comments. The Alliance meeting that was supposed to be tomorrow night has been canceled, and the next meeting will be with the schools, and that'll be on May 15th. I wanted to congratulate Sergeant Griffith and Police Officer Matt Pachersky for the awards for the DWI enforcement for 2018. And also congrats to our Shade Tree Commission for recognition as 2018 Tree City USA. As far as the ambulance corps, I gave the fire department at last meeting, but the ambulance corps had 57 calls in April, and there were 39 medical, 8 traumas, 2 MVAs, 2 psychs, 3 allergic reactions, and 3 fire calls. So far, we have 203 calls as of 4/22. There's a little issue that we're trying to work out, mainly with Paramus. We went to Paramus 7 times, Oradell 5, and New Milford 3. What happened, Paramus put out for call, and, you know, they're paid over there, so if they get more calls. And it was 2:30 in the morning, and 2 of our members got up here, and then when they called in, they were told that another town took it. So in checking it out, and find out that they put in several calls, and whoever shows up first, like 2:30 in the morning, that's not such a nice thing. So I suggested that they have a conversation with who's doing that. And, you know, I mean, we don't have to do it. We don't have to take it, so that's about it. I think I'm done. Yep. Thank you.
Councilman Kaniga?
Thank you, Council President. Also like to congratulate River Edge and the Shade Tree for Tree City USA, and Sergeant Griffith and Officer Persky for their being recognized for outstanding and distinguished service to River Edge in the enforcement of our DWI DUI laws. We are working on a coffee with a cop with Chief Karibi. Details will follow, but we hope to have it set up for the next month or so. I'll keep you all posted. I have heard that the car show looks like it's going to be back on. Things are resolved, so I'm very happy to hear that. Looking forward to being there. I wanted to thank Little League for inviting us to opening day, and especially to all the volunteers who helped shape up the field that day. It was a mess in the morning after a very powerful rainstorm the night before, but people were out there early in the morning, 6 a.m. and working their butts off, and the volunteerism in this town never ceases to amaze me. So thank you to everybody involved there. And we have a big weekend coming up here in River Edge. Our 5K is coming up this Saturday, so looking forward to seeing everybody there. I won't be running. I'll be walking.
Me too.
I'll be running.
All right, good luck.
I'll
Thank
be
you.
in Italy. Don't look for me.
So, the only comment I was going to make was Carolyn Baldante asked me to remind the mayor and council and the public about Saturday, the River Edge Run, so it's looking to be another banner day. Look, the weather's looks like it's going to be beautiful. So please, I will not be there. I'll be in Frost Valley with the Girl Scouts, so unfortunately I'll be missing the run. Just want to take a moment on Earth Day to remind the public of the work that the borough has done this year to improve opportunities for our residents to recycle, reduce, and reuse. Whether it was Recycle Coach, which I know Councilman Kanigo played a large role in getting up and running with Laura Hookstraight from the Environmental Protection Commission, the Second Chance Toys, the Riverkeeper Cleanup, the elimination of single-use plastic bags by the Boy Scouts and the food drive collection. The borough has really worked hard to provide opportunities for our residents to be more green, so I would encourage everyone to do one little thing today, whether it's download Recycle Coach or look at their flyer about their recycling this week to try to improve their habits. That will make Riveredge a greener place and will also help our pocketbooks at the end of the day. So I think that's it.
We have closed session to go into, Council President. I texted the chief.
Mhm.
He's going to try to get him up here as soon as possible, so maybe perhaps you want to take a
We'll
5,
take
10
a
minute
little-
recess, and
Do we know who's first?
I do not know which officer is first.
Can you ask the chief just to let us
Yes,
know?
wait,
So we get in order.
I can do that.
So would we like to take a recess before we adjourn for closed session?
So moved.
Take a 10-minute recess? Oh, I'm sorry. Lou, did you want to say
Is there
something?
more meeting after the session?
No.
I don't know if I missed the spot where...
Oh, I didn't open to the public on any item. I'm sorry. Can I have a motion to open to the public on any item before we recess?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, Lou. Sorry about that. Just state your name and
Wasn't on the
address.
agenda.
Lou Grasso, 172 Logan Terrace. I had a question about the sanitation pickup on Kindercomack Road. I think it possibly, I'm sure the contractor's already been settled with the collector, but possibly a suggestion where someone could contact them and the garbage on Kindercomack Road could be picked up early in the day. 'Cause there's been a couple instances where the garbage pickup on Kindercomack Road, especially I know at the north end, it was like 4 or 5 in the afternoon and it still wasn't picked up, and it looks very unsightly to see garbage, especially there's some businesses there that are food businesses, and when the summer's coming, to have food sitting out there 70, 80 degrees at 5 in the afternoon. And especially, I've heard some residents complain that they were upset that the garbage pickup was too early, so it would actually benefit them if the garbage on Kinnicamack Road was first.
It always used to be.
It did.
I have the same issue. They used to always do that first, and now it was
DPW
around 5 o'clock. Mine was still sitting there. I thought we missed
You know,
it.
Chinese restaurants and
Yeah.
sushi places and
Right,
stuff like that, when it's 80
yeah,
degrees, it's going to be miserable.
I think that's a great comment, and the
Yeah.
borough administrator will written it down, and we'll take it up with the collection company.
Yeah, they did. They
Sounds
used to always
That's a
do
great,
first.
that's a great comment, Lou. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah. Since that was our only public member, we have a motion to close to the public.
So moved.
We're not used to you getting up, Lou.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, we're going to take a 10-minute recess before we go into closed session.
The order is
And moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Great. Motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned.
There's a question on that, swearing in date potential, you're still on, looking into?
Yeah,